everybody. I started the day with a little bit of B-roll on the drive so you could kind of see what we're dealing with a little bit. So I know the lighting is a little bit weird, but this is probably the only chance I'll get to talk about this for a little while. Basically, we had planned to go to Birch today. Today was Lance's first day off for 5 days. That's his normal days. And we're going to leave today. And then yesterday we woke up and it has actually been smoky since we got back from Birch. That was a couple weeks ago, and it's been lightly smoky here and there. It'd kind of clear up and then be a little bit smoky. And we've just kind of been dealing with that. Not such a big deal. We could still be outside. Yesterday we woke up and it was, I mean, toxic outside. It's hazardous outside. It was so smoky. I don't know if you guys know like the air quality numbers, but we were in the 500s in Fairbanks and it was just terrible. And Lance was still, he was set on going. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I have to run to town. I have to get the kids some like rash guard or like shirts to wear while they have their life vest on because they all have these terrible rub marks. And so we get to town and they were all hungry. So we stopped for something to eat. And by the time we had driven into town, which was like 15 minutes, all the kids were sick to their stomachs. They all had headaches just from being in the car. I had it on recirculation, so it wasn't like pumping air in, but just a small amount that was getting sucked in was just making us all sick. And I text Lance, I said, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this. It is terrible. Here's a picture that somebody took on the road. Like you just cannot see anything. Basically like your face was in a campfire. And I'm not gonna lie, the emotions I felt were frustration, because as you guys know, us Alaskans, we deal with these like crazy harsh winters. We cannot go outside during the winter most of the time. We're basically stuck inside all winter, and we push through because we have amazing summers, but a good amount of summers have been ruined by smoke. So when that happened, I'm not gonna lie, I looked at other places to live. There was a couple places around the country that I was like, let's look at jobs, let's look at houses. Even though we've done a lot this summer, it still feels like a punch in the gut. And I know it seems so silly to have our summers that are so treasured to us be taken away. I mean, you cannot be outside. It makes you sick to your stomach. You get headaches. There's people still working in it. Lance has got to work in it because they do not have air conditioning where he works. And so the bay doors have to be open. They just like work in it all day long. The construction workers are the construction workers here, you guys saw on the way in, they're just working in that stuff. There was even businesses that, these small businesses that had the option, they closed down early yesterday because it was just unhealthy for them. It was unhealthy for their employees, their customers. And the reason I was bummed, not because it was like 1 day of smoke, okay? I feel like people are like, come on, it's 1 day of smoke. But because I know how this goes. And if you look at our forecast, we are in the 80s, 85, 80, 82, like those are highs, and that is very, very warm for Alaska. Alaska is very dry, and so it's just like the perfect place for these wildfires that are out there. Actually, let me show you guys. This is a picture of all the wildfires that are currently burning or have burned recently. There's really not a lot we can do about it. There was evacuations yesterday in 2 separate areas in the Fairbanks area, just like outside of Fairbanks, not right here in Fairbanks or North Pole, but they're just everywhere. I'll put the link down below if you guys want to check out the fires. It tells you like how big the fires are, kind of the last situation on them, if they were put out, what they're doing to control them. It's very interesting. I can deal with 40 below, and 40 below hits in those long stretches and you're like, man, is this really where we want to be? And I've struggled with that before. But yesterday, I've never wanted to move out of Alaska so bad ever in my life. We live for our summers, and like I said, we've enjoyed them, but it feels a little daunting to have so much warm weather ahead of us and just like fires burning. Like the entire state is on fire right now. The last update I had seen was 1.1 million acres have already burned, and they've just started, I think, in the last few weeks. So it's a little daunting to think that like the rest of our summer could be smoky. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna stop venting about that. Okay, that was yesterday. We decided to cancel our trip to Birch, and then we woke up this morning and it is not smoky out. As you guys kind of saw, I'll show you this hill right here. So obviously this is like a hill there, and you can see that it's like foggy. That's just smoke. That's not smog. That's not anything. That is just pure wildfire smoke. But it is nothing compared to yesterday. Yesterday was, like I said, nauseating. So we woke up this morning and the smoke was more than cut in half. I think we are sitting at about 150 for air quality, which I know is unhealthy for the sensitive people. We have air conditioning in our camper, and we decided, you know what? We're just gonna go. I don't want to sit at home and not enjoy our summers if we don't have to. Now, like the last one, we do normally bring our boat out, and we are going to bring our boat out, which requires 2 trips. So we go out, we drop the camper off, and then we go back, get the boat. But we kind of want to see what the smoke is going to do and what it looks like out at Birch Lake, because we don't want to drive the camper all the way there and then the smoke roll in again, and then we have to drive back, because it's 3 hours total for us to drive the camper out, drive back, and then get the boat, and then drive back to Birch Lake. It's about 3 hours. So we don't want to quite make that commitment today, but we are going to drive the camper out, which I'm kind of excited for. The boat is a little bit of a busier life, which Lance loves, so 100% I'm willing to do that. But when you don't have the boat and you just go out there and you kind of just hang out, that's really peaceful for me. I'm hoping to get a little bit of editing done if it's not too busy and it doesn't take away from the family, then that's peaceful for me. So, okay, anyways, longest intro ever. Welcome to today's vlog, and I'm here at Walmart. I have to get rash guards. I'm gonna look for a thermocell. Guys, I've looked. I think they're a much better option for mosquitoes. We're gonna give them a try. My friend had one out we went to Tanana Lakes the other day. She had one. I was getting eaten alive. I had already sprayed bug spray on me. And then after we left, I was like, oh my gosh, there was like no mosquitoes. And she had a thermocell. So I'm gonna try one of those out. Pie irons. I had ordered a couple pie irons this winter, and I have turned my house upside down, cannot find them. I want to make little campfire pies in those. I got pie filling, I got pie crust. I'm just so excited to do that. And so I got to get some pie irons. There's just a few things that I need. Anyways, this is going to be a long one because I've already talked for 11.5 minutes. Hopefully I chop that down a little bit. All my talking comes out as soon as I pick up the camera, when I haven't in a while. All right, let's head into Walmart. All right, I got the thermocell mosquito thing. Please don't eat me alive if you think they're bad. I'm scared. I feel like the mosquito stuff gets such bad rap, but please understand that mosquitoes in Alaska are probably 100 times worse than you've ever experienced in your life. Okay, maybe not that bad, but they're definitely next level. It is already pretty warm out. Whew, I am just shot 72. Okay, I know that's cold for a lot of you, but I'm really hoping that Sportsman's has the pie irons, because I'm not gonna go to any more places, but this is like one thing that I have wanted so bad. I am only going to buy 2 because they are like $25 a piece, which is crazy because they're made out of cast iron. And if we do find our other ones by some miracle, then we'll have 4 of them. And that's still not as many as we really need, but that's all right. I don't want to be wasteful, and this will be fun. The kids will each get to make their own little pie. Okay, I need to hurry because Lance, oh my gosh, I think that's his old Corvette. If you didn't know, Lance had a Corvette a couple summers ago. I did not show it on the vlog because I was scared that I was going to get ridiculed, even though it was a 20-year-old Corvette and it was cheaper than most vehicles. I mean, it was like half the price of most vehicles now, but he really enjoyed it for a couple summers and he got rid of it before we got the camper. It was kind of a trade-off, and one day I told him, even if it's with life insurance money, that I am going to buy him another Corvette because he's not somebody that just like likes to have a Corvette in their garage. You know, like some guys like to have it as like a trophy. It brought him so much joy to ride in, and it wasn't the attention he got, it was the fact that he enjoyed driving the car, and one day I'm gonna give that back to him. So anyways, okay, let's run into Sportsman's. I am sweating. It is so warm in here. These, but this is a burger cooker, which is kind of cool. Not what I want. All right, I did not vlog in there because it's very tight quarters, but I came here to holiday on Johansson. It's our, I don't know, it's a favorite holiday. There's one on South Cushman that's really sketch, and there's like shootings at it. It's like the roughest part of Fairbanks at all. I don't go to that one. We're gonna do a little holiday haul. We got, these are the seeds that Lance likes, the Bacon Ranch, the Giants ones. He likes them because they're a little bit less sodium. I've showed these before. Oh my gosh, why'd I get a meat stick? I already got meat. But these, smell washer fluid. These Husnik, I think is how you say it, Husnik. They're jalapeno jack. The original ones are my favorite. The garlic ones are too garlicky for me, but they're all really, really good. They're not like quite Tommy G's, but since I was already in here, I grabbed these. Tommy G's is my favorite. It's a local place here. And then I got this because I was like, oh, I need a little protein snack because I haven't actually eaten breakfast yet. Oh yes, I did. I had a yogurt. Obviously a lot of coffee too. I had a yogurt, but I needed some protein, and then I accidentally got a maple donut because they carry like the really good donuts. That is my holiday gas station haul. This is basically like a get ready with me for the lake. Like I said, we didn't realize we were going until, I don't know, a couple hours ago, so we went into let's get it all figured out, and that's what we're doing. That's what I brought you along for. Okay. Some hand sanitizer because germs and people are gross. And now I am going to take my braces out off of camera. Actually, I'll do this. It's gross, okay? They're coming right along. Since I haven't done an update in a while. Basically, all my teeth are super straight, but there's a gap that was created right there that is just out of their control, that they're trying to fix now. So, looking pretty straight. I am loving my Invisalign. All right, I'm gonna eat my little meat stick and then donut, or other way around, because I'm an adult and I can do that. All right, let's head home. Alright guys, it's been like a few hours, okay? Probably 2 or 3 hours. I don't know. A lot's happened. Let me give you a quick walkthrough of our camper and what it looks like on our way out before we get all set up and stuff. Don't judge, okay? This is just, I think this is just what camper life is. Alright. We have no sheets on our bed. That's just a mattress protector. There's like clothes, my computer. We have pumps for like the tubes, paper towels, couple of coolers because we turned the fridge off yesterday. And then when we decided to come real quick, they actually take 24 hours to cool down. So that's, the fridge is still warm. We have all of our food in these. This one's just drinks, I think, but this one is food with ice and cooler packs on it. We are just topped to the brim. Oh my gosh, it is what it is, guys. It's just craziness. But like I said, we are just taking the camper out right now. Tomorrow, if the smoke continues to stay away, one of us will drive out, probably me. I enjoy long drives and it makes me feel good and independent.
I'll hurt your back again.
if you guys saw that video. I don't even know if I finished it out, but basically our truck and trailer were pinned in when we went to go leave, and instead of like unhooking the trailer and pulling it from the tongue of the trailer, I was like, let me just grab the back end of the boat trailer, grab it and pull it across, and I threw my back out. And that sounds really old of me, and it felt old because I was completely useless. I was able to drive back here, drop the boat off and get back, but I could not lift anything. I could barely walk at all. I was in so much pain to walk, and it is what it is. But I'm not gonna do that again. I've learned my lesson. We made it all of like 15 minutes out of North Pole and had to pull over into the naughty shop here because some of us did not go to the bathroom before we left. This is actually a really cool shop here. We need to be in a better habit of stopping. They have really good ice cream, but the reason that they're called the naughty shop is because they have a lot of unique things. They have this like, there's this type of wood that just has like a whole lot of knots in it, like this. These are called knots. Also, pick up after your dog, always. And then they have these like big animals. There's like a huge mosquito and I don't know, some other like animal things. They're really cool. And this is actually one of the coolest gift shops in the Fairbanks area. They have a wide variety of Alaskan Maine stuff. I mean, just a huge variety, and also really good ice cream.
And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about.
Everybody, we have finally set up for the night. It has been a little bit crazy. So as we pulled in, it's the Wednesday before 4th of July, and so we thought there might be a chance that they would be full here at Birch because there's not very many spots, but we thought, it's Wednesday, we're gonna be getting here early enough. We got here and there was no spots. There was one tiny little spot, but the person that's parked on one side is kind of over, and then we just didn't want to crowd anybody, and we are a 32-foot camper. And so anyways, we pulled up and there's a guy that Lance knows. His name is Jose, and he was able to get somebody to kind of scoot over so we could get into that one spot that was available. So shout out to him. Otherwise we would have actually had to move on to a different campsite, and we just didn't want to have to do that because this is the only one we can really have our boat in. All right, I'm gonna end this one, guys, because the kids are they're tired, they're ready for bed, I'm ready for bed. We actually don't even have a table out there because this campsite is, or the whole campground is so busy. But we do have word that the people next to us are leaving and they have a table, so we're hoping to get one. If not, we did bring our solo stove, which I'm really, really thankful that we brought out. I'm going to end this one. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like, hit that hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!